In case you're wondering where I am, if you don't know about our Hope Mobile, I'm sitting in front of our motorhome. We travel in this full time for our ministry, GPS Hope, Grieving Parents Sharing Hope. So you're getting a little view of our Hope Mobile behind me. Today I want to talk about the word overwhelmed. When we feel overwhelmed with everything, there's so much to take in, there's so much to process, there's so much to do. And that's just right at the very beginning when our child first leaves this earth, and then it continues, just being overwhelmed by what has happened, overwhelmed in processing it, overwhelmed in how can I ever live life again, overwhelmed in just day-to-day things that still have to be done, and we don't have the energy, we don't have the mental capacity, we just have nothing. We're overwhelmed with even the thought of breathing sometimes. I talked about that last week, and it can be overwhelming just to the thought of even getting out of bed or taking a shower. Just the smallest things can make us feel so overwhelmed. And I just want to say that's normal for a parent who's lost a child. That's normal for deep grief. It's okay to be in that place. I just want to assure you that it's okay. That's kind of our God-given coping mechanism for a while. And when I say for a while, as a grieving parent, it can be weeks and even months that we just feel so overwhelmed with the depth of our loss that we just can't function. People who have never gone through this don't understand it, and that's okay. And we can be, it's like, did this really happen? Somebody wake me up from this nightmare. And like I said, people around us, we might have a good support system. We might have a good support system for a while. For a lot of us, most of us, that support system seems to go away, and people don't understand why we're still so overwhelmed and why we can't function. And the thing is, you really can't go through this alone. It's easy to isolate ourselves. It takes so much energy to reach out to anybody, but that's one reason why we're here at GPS Hope, is to make it easy for you to reach out to someone. And there are two suggestions that I have for you. Don't do this alone. Don't try to go through this alone. First of all, find other parents who are on this road ahead of you that can just walk with you in the darkness and walk with you through this overwhelming time, no matter how long it takes. Find other grieving parents that you can connect to. And the other thing is connect to God. I know that can be really, really hard for some of us, but He is there for you, and you don't need to go through this alone. Just fall into the arms of God and let Him carry you. As hard as that might be, we want to stiff-arm God and push Him away because we're angry that He allowed this to happen. But I just want to say He is your hope. He is light. He is comfort. He is peace. He's everything that you need. And so go through the process. It is a process of being able to just trust God and lay in His arms and say, I don't get it, but you're the only real hope that I have to get through this. I want to end with a scripture, and it is from Psalm 61, verse 2. This is the ISV translation. And it says, from the end of the earth. Isn't that where we feel like? We feel like we're just at the ends of the earth. From the end of the earth, I will cry out to you whenever my heart is overwhelmed. Place me on the rock that is too high for me. Lead me to the rock that's higher than I, is how some of us know that scripture. Place me on the rock that is too high for me to get to. God, I can't get to that place, but God, you can get me to that place. So just let that be your heart's cry when you feel overwhelmed. And also reach out to other bereaved parents and reach out to us at GPS Hope. We're on Facebook. We're here on YouTube. Subscribe to this YouTube channel so that you'll get updated videos, and let us walk with you, because that's why we're here. We're here to walk with grieving parents through the suffocating darkness of child loss, guiding them to a place of hope and light and purpose.